Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the greatest footballers of all time. He has 5 Ballon d'Ors, over 900 goals scored, and has won almost every trophy imaginable. And this is his son, Ronaldo Jr. And today I'm becoming Ronaldo Jr.'s agent and taking his entire career into my own hands. And I'm not stopping until we find out if he can step out of his father's shadow. And right here is Ronaldo Jr. baby. He's 15 years old and he currently plays for Al Nassr under 18s. His attributes do not look that bad, to be honest with you. He has 18 determination, 14 flair, 13 off the ball, 13 dribbling, and he has 12 finishing. This is somebody that can become the next CR7. I'm gonna sim to the end of the season. Let's see if he plays football, if he scores any goals, and if he wins any trophies. I've now simmed to the end of the season. Let's see how Ronaldo Jr. did. To be honest with you, his attributes look the same. He's played 52 games and he scored 40 goals and got 8 assists. All not competitive, so I believe he's playing for the youth team. He hasn't yet upgraded to the first team. And you know what? I'm gonna say it here. He might actually surpass Ronaldo already. This guy looks insane. And Cristiano Ronaldo Jr.'s contract expires in 2029, so he has 3 more years left on his contract. And let's see if he plays a competitive game with Al Nassr. Ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to tell you before, I have some challenges set up for Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. to see if he can really become a world-class player just like his dad. The first challenge will be to win 3 UCLs at whatever club he goes to in his career. And another challenge will be to win 2 Ballon d'Ors. I know it's not 5 like his father, but his father was insane. And we want to win more than 34 trophies. And that's the amount that Cristiano Ronaldo won. The final challenge will be to win an international competition with Portugal. Can he lead them to the World Cup? And if he does all of that, he steps out of his father's shadow and I've done his job successfully. And ladies and gentlemen, we are at the end of the season 2. He's been moved up from the under 18s to the under 21s. He played 2 competitive games off the bench. He scored 0 goals and had an average rating of 6.7. He's not yet been allowed to play with the first team, which is kind of sad. And remember, Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. has 2 years left on his contract. He's 16 years old right now. And now as an agent, I have a difficult choice to make. Now Cristiano Ronaldo is going to retire next month at the age of 42. What a legend. So I feel like I'm going to let Junior stay at Al Nassr for 1 more year. And he's going to take over from his father. And hopefully they give him some game time. And ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the last season in 2026, Portugal made it to round 16 of the World Cup. So Cristiano Ronaldo did not get to win the World Cup. So Junior has to avenge his father. He has to win a World Cup in the same. Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. is now a part of Al Nassr's first team. His attributes are improving. If you take a look at his season stats, ladies and gentlemen, we see that he's now making appearances for the first team, baby. He's made 19 appearances off the bench. He scored 1 goal. He had an average match rating of 6.67. Okay, it's not Cristiano Ronaldo levels just yet. I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. I feel like we have to move. I'm gonna make some phone calls. So I decided to move him to Sporting for a transfer fee of 5 million. He can get some more game time, alright? He needs to become one of the best players in the world. And as his agent, I feel like I'm failing him right now. Let's get the ball rolling at Sporting. This player has been listed for loan as the club no longer require his services. What? But nevertheless, this season he played 4 games for Sporting in the main team. He scored 0 goals, but he played 29 games for the second team and scored 6 goals and got 2 assists, which is okay numbers. He's still 18. You gotta remember, the guy is still 18. He's still young. He didn't even win the Portugal League again. They came second place again. These guys are the Arsenal of the Portuguese league. They will make a mistake by moving to Sporting. I remember going to Leicester City, a championship team in England. And ladies and gentlemen, looking at the Sporting team, this is the team that they use. They have Bowen as a left winger, this Jeniga as a right winger, and they have Goncalo Ramos as his number 9. So I understand why Junior is not getting minutes as of now. We might have to loan him out to maybe a championship team. And ladies and gentlemen, I've decided to do something. I've decided to send him alone to Middlesbrough to get some game time. He needs game time, but hopefully this Middlesbrough move can help him and improve him. The season is done and Ronaldo Jr. has actually played some games for the first team. He played 30 games in the championship and scored 5 goals and got 2 assists. That is exactly what I want to see. And now he's playing for the under 21s in Portugal. And again, his attributes are still going up. His finishing has gone up. His dribbling has gone up. He plays on the left and he plays as a striker. He can also play as a right winger. So I'm liking what I'm seeing from Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. baby. And he's now back at Sporting. You're gonna see my head 1 season and let's see how he does. Next season, Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. hasn't played that many games, unfortunately. It's not looking good for him. This year in the second team, he played 24 games, which is great. And he scored 11 goals with 2 assists. And there's actually some interest in Ronaldo. Frankfurt wants Cristiano. I don't think I'm gonna allow him to move. We have to make it at Sporting. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're at the end of the season and Cristiano Ronaldo stayed put at Sporting. I know there was some rumors with him going to Frankfurt and apparently nothing happened, which is good because I wanted him to stay here. If we take a look at his stats for this year, he played 8 games in the Liga Portugal and he scored 3 goals, which is okay. I expected more games from him, but you know what? 3 goals in 8 games, fair enough. But ladies and gentlemen, have a look here. He played in the UCL. He played 3 games off the bench, so he's obviously good, but he's not getting game time at Sporting for some reason. And yet again, as you imagine, Sporting didn't even win the Liga Portugal again. I haven't won it in like 8 years, bro. And as his agent, bro, I gotta look after this guy, bro. I gotta make sure he's good. This is Ronaldo. This is the Ronaldo bloodline we're talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, Ronaldo Jr. has moved clubs. He has moved to Bayer Leverkusen. The reason why I said he should go to Bayer Leverkusen is because I've seen an opening. They do not have a left winger, ladies and gentlemen. Because the best left winger they have is this guy. It's Stefano Ruben. He's a right and left midfielder. shoulder. Just maybe Ronaldo can overtake his place and become the starting left winger for Bayer Leverkusen. After Ronaldo Jr.'s first season at Bayer Leverkusen, his attributes are getting better, and ladies and gentlemen, have a look at this. He got bought for 40 million and he has played 32 games in the Bundesliga, scored only 2 goals but had 4 assists and 5 player of the matches, and had an average match rating of a 7.07. The fact that he plays so many games at a high level is what I like to see. That's exactly what I like to see. There's also more good news. He also made his first 2 appearances for the Portugal national team. And to be honest with you, this was a very successful season for Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. because he also had 3 appearances in the German Cup and he scored 2 goals and 1 assist. He also played 12 games in the UCL and got 5 goals and 3 assists. So you know what? That is actually a very solid season for my boy Junior. He's actually wanted by a couple of clubs, you know. But ladies and gentlemen, Arsenal wants him. Arsenal is a big club, you know. Al Nassr wants him back and Aston Villa want him. If you remember, Cristiano Ronaldo was actually offered to Arsenal at a very young age. Why not give Arsenal fans Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. instead of Cristiano? You know what? He plays for the Portugal national team. He's ready for the next step of becoming a world-class player. And ladies and gentlemen, the deal has happened. Agent Odogwu has made the deal happen. Ronaldo Jr. is now an Arsenal player and hopefully he will continue cooking. He's gonna have the opportunity to win the Premier League, although last year they finished 6th place, so I'm not that confident. And I feel like now we're making real progress. We're in 2034, ladies and gentlemen, and Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. is becoming a hell of a player, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start with the attributes. His attributes are looking insane. 17 dribbling now, 16 finishing. He's a deadly finisher. His mental stats have gone up. His physical stats have gone up. He's becoming the player that I always imagined him becoming. Let's have a look at his stats, ladies and gentlemen. At Arsenal, he had the best stats of his career. He played 32 games and he had 13 goals and 2 man of the matches with an average match rating of 7.12. And he also won the Europa League with Arsenal. And in the Premier League, they came 2nd place. They had 84 points and Man United won the league with 90 points. So they were so close in doing a double. But look at what he's done for Portugal. In the World Cup qualifiers, he played 6 games and scored 3 goals with 1 assist. But ladies and gentlemen, Portugal ended up winning the World Cup, baby. But he has the World Cup, so he has completed one of the challenges already of winning an international trophy, and he won the only thing that Cristiano Ronaldo couldn't, the World Cup. Come on, baby. That's a great season. I'm gonna sit my head now for 2 seasons and let's see what happens. Let's see if we can continue cooking, and we will be back in the year 2036. So ladies and gentlemen, 2 seasons has passed and Junior is now 25 years old, but he has moved to Juventus. Without my knowledge, he has gone to Juventus, one of the clubs his dad played for. He moved to Juventus for 120 million. In his final season at Arsenal, he got 8 goals and 1 assist, which is a 7.17 average match rating, so he was cooking there. Then he moved to Juventus for the rest of the season and he had 7 goals and 2 assists in 20 games. And then this final season, he played 30 games and had 11 goals and 9 assists with an average match rating of 7.35. This guy is one of the best in the world now. Oh my days. Junior also got shortlisted for Italian Serie A Player of the Year, which is impressive as well. He also won the Serie A last season, which is a W, and he won the Coppa Italia. His attributes look very good. 17 dribbling, 17 finishing. But one thing he is missing though, he's missing the UCL. He hasn't won the UCL yet. And this season, Juventus lost to Chelsea in the semi-finals. So you know what? He hasn't gotten close to winning the Champions League. Junior is also yet to win a Ballon d'Or. I hopefully he can win a Ballon d'Or too. I'm not gonna move him this season, but I'm gonna let him stay at Juventus. Let him keep cooking. Let's see what he does. Can he win a Ballon d'Or? Can he win more trophies? And can he even win another Serie A? And ladies and gentlemen, funny enough, the current manager of Juventus is Arne Slot. So you know what? Let's see if Arne Slot can cook up a Champions League and also get the best out of Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. And ladies and gentlemen, yet another year has passed. Ronaldo Jr. is 26 years old. He's a star player for Juventus. Attributes look insane. And in the 36-37 season, he had his best ever season by scoring 14 goals and having 3 assists. 17 goals and assists in 29 games with 6 man of the matches is very impressive. In the UCL, he played 7 games, 2 off the bench, and had 4 goals and 1 assist. And look at this, in the Coppa Italia, he had an average match rating of 8.1. And now the awards have started to come in. Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. has won Striker of the Season, he has won the Best Serie A Player of the Season, he won the Serie A with Juventus, he won the Coppa Italia. The Juventus are in the Champions League final, baby, against Liverpool. Ronaldo Jr. could win his first ever UCL right here. So I'm gonna sim a day and let's see those Junior win his first UCL, and the Champions League winner is Juventus, baby. Come on, baby. Ronaldo Jr. has won his first ever UCL. He dropped the 6.0 in the final, but it's okay. You played the final and you got the UCL medal, baby. I've just counted up the amount of trophies that Ronaldo Jr. has. He has 12 trophies right now. I said the goal was 34, but he has 12 right now and he's only 26. I might just sim 2 more seasons and let's see what happens. I feel like you're winning Ballon d'Or though. Why leave? I've seen 2 more seasons to 2039 and I have bad news. Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. has not won a Ballon d'Or yet. Lamine Yamal has been taking every single Ballon d'Or for the past 4 years. This season, he got 10 goals and 4 assists in 26 games, which is solid. When the season before that, he got 13 goals and 8 assists. He's made 50 caps for Portugal and he has scored scored 22 goals. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm starting to get the feeling that it's time to move on. He won another Serie A, he won another Coppa Italia. Juventus are dominating there. And in the season before, he also won a Serie A and a Coppa Italia again. Maybe it's time for a new challenge for Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. And ladies and gentlemen, I have terrible news. Portugal won the World Cup back-to-back, but it does not count for Ronaldo Jr. And that's because he was injured in May with a torn medial meniscus, a major injury in training, and he was out for 2 months. He could have had 2 World Cups back-to-back, but you know what? His career is gonna be great, and I think it's time to move from Juventus. He's been here for 5 seasons. It's time to move on. Let's go to another club. And ladies and gentlemen, Boscos were made. Cristiano Ronaldo has moved to Manchester United, obviously the club where his dad performed for many years. And let's see, can he win that Ballon d'Or that he's missing? He has a World Cup, he has a UCL, he has multiple league titles. His career is beautiful. And ladies and gentlemen, 2 seasons later, we're in the year 2041. This is the longest I've ever gone in an FM save in my life. So this is crazy to me. And obviously, he looks insane. He's the world's best player now. In his first season, 15 goals and he had 5 assists. He had 20 GA in 31 games in the Premier League only. And in the 2040 season, he had 14 goals and 7 assists in the Premier League, which is again good numbers, solid numbers. Ooh, he won the Carabao Cup in 2040 and he won the Premier League in 2040. Okay, and he won the FA Cup and he won the FA Community Shield. What? He won 4 trophies in a year. Okay, baby. Yeah, they won the league with 84 points. They won the league by 1 point against Tottenham. And in the previous season, they lost the league by 1 point. And ladies and gentlemen, for the second time of the video, Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. has won a Champions League, baby. They beat Arsenal in the final at the Olympic Stadium, and we have now 2 Champions League. Dropped another stinker in the finals. Maybe he's not a big game player. Maybe. And ladies and gentlemen, yet another season has come to an end, and Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. is now 32 years old. He's not for sale, and he's now started to decline a little bit. He's getting old, man. But let's see his stats for this season. 12 goals and 9 assists. So he has never been a goal scorer like his father was. It's not bad. That's an average match rating of 7.41, and that's just in the Premier League. And speaking of the Premier League, Man United have won it yet again. So I believe that's like his 3rd or 4th Premier League. And Man United won the FA Cup, but they got knocked out of the round of 16 in the UCL. And ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in his career, Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. actually got nominated for the Ballon d'Or. Came in 3rd place. That might actually be his only chance of winning it. And with that being said, Ronaldo Jr. has decided to retire from international football, and he'll be exploring all of his options ahead of potentially becoming a free agent at the end of his contract, which ends in 2044. But ladies and gentlemen, just realized in the year 2041, Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. actually won FIFA Best Men's Players. That's what we like to see, baby. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 2043 for Junior's last ever season, and I'm gonna show you why. In the league, he scored 15 goals and had 7 assists. That's the second time he has hit 15 league goals. As you can see, overall, he played 49 games for the team and he scored 20 goals while having 14 assists. And add that to the fact that Manchester United also won the Premier League this year and they won the Carabao Cup. But that's not where it ends, ladies and gentlemen, because Ronaldo Jr. went crazy this year. Jr. was also in the FIFA Pro Team of the Year and he won the Gold 50 award. I actually don't know what that is, but you know what, that's another achievement. And most importantly, Ronaldo Jr. won his first ever Ballon d'Or, baby. And ladies and gentlemen, if you take a look at his career was lovely. He had a beautiful career. Overall, he scored 143 goals in 416 games and he had 12 honors and 17 awards. So he might not have matched his father's records, but in my eyes, he stepped out of his father's shadow and completed the mission of becoming one of the best players in the world. And if you have enjoyed this video, it took me a while, so subscribe and leave a like and tell me in the comments who I should do next.